Hey y'all, I'm A.
What's up? And I'm B.
And welcome to A and B Conversation.
So we got a special guest with us today, Mr. A.
Rodney Green.
Rodney Green.
Rod we trust.
And Rod
Rod we trust.
Rod we trust. Real estate extraordinaire. Like Rodney be killing the real estate game though, for real. Like every time I look up, house sold,
Yep.
another one in the books. That's how you doing it. You just putting it all out there in their face, huh?
No, I'm just, trying to stick with it, stay with it, and keep my head above water though. But very excited to be here, and I'm honored. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Michelle, and thank you, Adrienne. I appreciate that.
Anytime.
So we here now.
We figured we had to have for this topic that we're going to talk about today, it was just fitting that we, bring a brother into the mix.
Get that male point of view.
Get a male point of view, because we can't sit here and talk about who's pettier. But as my brother reminded me, it's most petty. Is it petty or most petty?
I thought it was most petty, but you had gone through all that trouble to make that graphic.
It's most petty?
And so, yes, but I didn't feel like keep correcting you because you put it everywhere. So I was just like, whatever. I was picking my battles.
Well, you should have told me. I get in my.
I was picking my battles.
First of all, First of all, I'm not even gonna let her make it on this one because I sent it to her before I posted it. So after I made it, I did send it to her, and then she said thumbs up. So that meant it was free for me.
What time of the day was it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was early.
I don't know what time of day. Okay,
early.
So it's most petty. But that don't even sound right, but maybe it's okay, fine, it's right, most petty.
That verbiage kind of sounds a little bit, distorted, but hey, okay.
But anyway, we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
At this point, it don't even matter. It's who's pettier. We're going
Okay.
But, no, so that's our main topic we're going to get into. But as always, we always have to start with some sunshine and some motivation.
I'm black and proud.
That's what's up.
It's been a lot of, we've been killing the game.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of good stuff this week. Okay.
Yeah, we really have been really killing the game this week as black people. So, we got two things we're going to talk about today, and I'm black and I'm proud. So, Adrienne, you want to do yours first?
Okay, so I want to big up Candace Payne. She used her own personal Amex card to buy 20 hotel rooms in Chicago when they had that Arctic freeze.
Yes.
And so when she did that, that encouraged other people to add to it and get more rooms. So they got 60 rooms. And so because in the tent city in Chicago, a propane tank blew up.
Wow.
And so,
oh yeah, that's right.
So these people didn't have anywhere to go when they were cold. So they got 60 rooms that took care of 80 people for 3 nights.
Wow.
No, I was so proud of my city, honestly. Like, I feel like the news is not our friend a lot of times in Chicago because, stuff is happening. We all know it.
Right.
But I was just glad to see some shine come our way. Positivity, for sure, to be in the news for something other than, killing somebody. So I was happy to see that story. And even the city, they had buses, tons of buses out for people just to kind of come and hang out in and sleep or whatever they needed to do. So I think, nobody really wants people out there in, below zero weather if they don't have to be. So I was I'm glad to see that they came through and everybody. It was like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
To just come through and support. But I think, it says a lot about people just in general. Because I think when a person's back is against the wall, especially collectively, we really do show up.
Yeah. You got to look at it. That's like a once-in-a-lifetime breeze. Chicago is called the Windy City.
Yes, it is.
But it's not going to be like every day where they say it was cold in Antarctica.
Yeah.
That's a historic freeze, though.
That is.
So you would think the compassion would come out of people.
Right.
See people that's homeless under a bridge. Saying, you know what, man, we got to help these people.
Because you can't, how could you really leave the people out there?
Really. And not have a conscience.
How could you, honestly, how could you really leave the people out there? So I think it was good, though. I know people in the city probably, not that they was happy about the weather, but I know they felt like, well, you know what, we'll have, people coming together, some peace. Because, I'm just the whole time I'm thinking, I know my people. I was like, I better not be anybody outside on the corner trying to smoke.
Oh my God.
Because, hey, people in Chicago don't care how cold it is. They will huddle together and smoke some cigarettes. That is facts.
Well.
Like, for real, for real. Real smokers do not care how cold it is. But I think this Arctic freeze.
Let me ask you something though.
Pretty much got them.
Yeah, because I heard people just say that, you know what, they would step outside for like 30 seconds and say they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
They have to go back inside.
Like, it's amazing they lasted 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Or they, everybody was throwing up those pans of boiling water and it was immediately freezing.
Yeah. Like, really? So that's, I don't know about you. I don't know what kind of habit you might have. The only habit I have is when it's that cold, I'm staying inside.
Right, no, I'm straight hibernating. Like,
Yeah,
you ain't.
blankets and everything,
Look.
Quilts.
How about we're not going to work? Like, holler at me for real with this.
Man.
Like,
seriously.
Because, I mean, at that point when the whole city shut down, like, well, nobody's going anywhere, obviously, because the whole city shut down. But that's why I'm like, I had to leave the Midwest. I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with that type
Even
of
the one time I was at the University of Missouri, it only closed one time in the whole history, pretty much. And I was like, it was like nobody thought that they were going to shut the campus down. And they actually did shut the campus down. And I was like, we was like, man, this is like unheard of. That's literally how cold it was and how much snow. Like, everybody was just in their dorm room and you just ate whatever was in your room.
Yeah. And
prayed you actually had some food in your room.
That's what we call a different type of cold right there.
Yeah. Yeah, see, you Texans don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I ain't trying to find out. I ain't trying to find out, though. And I'm going to be totally unapologetic about it. I can't do it.
Hey, no, I ain't gonna lie. Since I've been in Texas now a good little while, like, they can have it.
You can have it.
I visit the Midwest during spring and summer because it never fails. Every time I go in the wintertime, I get stuck at the airport.
Yeah.
I can't deal anymore. So no, I ain't mad at you because once you've been in Texas for a while, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, we ain't trying to. Yeah.
You don't even own a coat, do you, Rodney?
Well, I don't own a coat, but yeah, I got a few jackets. But as far as me, like a trench coat
like
and
you
all
have
that.
a peak coat,
nah.
none of that.
If I did have one, I would wear it just for fashion.
Oh, okay.
Because it don't really get that cold here, where you really just gotta,
Maybe I'm just only a needy person. I'm always cold though.
Well, you like my mom though. She always cold though.
But it probably hasn't. I mean, it was a couple times it got cold enough for a peak coat, but not like too much.
Yeah.
Though. But no,
you would definitely stick out like. Man, for real, what are you doing? What's she doing with that big old coat?
It was like I was wearing
like me and my fur coat.
Yeah, you wearing the fur coat like you ain't nobody business.
Like really?
Soon as it gets to be like
you extra
like 40.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fashion thing. It's a fashion thing. So.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would do. Actually, I probably wouldn't wear it out. I'll probably take a picture.
My coat was the same color as my hair, and it was a fashion thing.
Rodney gonna be like Big Boy was at the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
What was he doing?
Man.
We ain't gonna go there right now.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go there though.
But hey, he came out like a G though.
He came out like something though. But
hot.
Like he did look hot. He did look hot.
He made a statement.
He definitely did.
Either way it goes.
The statement was he was hot.
Yeah. This is why I'm hot.
And Levine didn't even have a shirt on, but he had that fur coat on.
I know, right? It's like Big Boy had on like three.
Man.
He had like at least 3 layers of clothes. Cause he had a jacket on under the fur coat, and I think obviously he had another shirt on under the jacket. He was doing a lot.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I ain't mad at you. Maybe you was built for that.
Well, it was extreme, for real.
Yeah. You're right. That's a good word for it.
I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I noticed that, like, okay.
Extreme. That's a good word for it, because he was really he was really extreme. So let's talk about our other I'm Black and I'm Proud moment as well. So as you know, I know I'll be up early in the morning. At 5 o'clock.
So we got another one of your early morning stories.
Yeah, so another one of my early morning stories as I scroll through Facebook in the morning sometime before I actually get out the bed. Like I'm up, but I don't be out the bed. So I ran across this one. I thought it was really cool. Like 2 sisters in Detroit opened up.
So they are two sisters, like.
Two sisters.
They're sisters,
Yeah,
like same parents.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
same
Just
parents.
to be clear.
So yeah, so two sisters opened up the newest black-owned bed and breakfast in Detroit. I thought that was really cool. So it's Francina
And Rodrigo
James. So they opened up the newest black-owned bed and breakfast in Detroit, where they are both from.
And it's called the Cochran House.
The Cochran House.
Okay. That's
So I haven't been to Detroit since last time I was in Detroit was 2012. So I'm feeling like this would actually make me want to go,
back,
and
yeah.
I would definitely stay there. I would not stay at a hotel. Knowing this, I would totally stay there. But you know what? There's a which made me think about. There's a black lady that also did open up a hostel. Did you see that?
I did not.
Hostel in Houston.
Wow.
Yeah, so she has one of the first black-owned hostels.
Oh, okay.
Now those are like super cheap, but hers is nice though. I'm gonna see if I can find that story so we can talk about her a little bit more in depth. But hers is really
did you
nice.
look at the property that they bought?
It
was the reason why it's called Cochran House is because it was owned by Lyman Cochran, the appointed judge of Superior Court of Detroit in 1873.
Oh wow! So it has a historical.
Yeah, it's a historical house.
Okay.
That's what's up.
And I have a lot of family in Detroit. A lot of family.
Yeah.
So,
well, I think we have both Flint and Detroit.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, you know, Detroit has been ravaged by the economy. Employment is at an all-time. Unemployment is at an all-time high. So it's good to see people.
Right.
That's trying to.
And they still got their little water problem too.
Yeah, that's still.
I ain't gonna call it little, but. So yeah, they still got water issues.
Yeah, we could use some of that $5 billion and.
Ooh, you know what? See,
I
was thinking the same thing. While we trying to build some walls, we could be building some new water infrastructure and.
Something that every American citizen should.
That's right.
Have just. Because we're breathing, you know.
No, because this is not a third world country.
Right.
Exactly.
We should have water.
Right. Good clean water on top of that. No, that's what's up. So I'm really super proud of these sisters. So definitely, Detroit is definitely on my little weekend getaway list. Just because I want to just go stay at their bed and breakfast. There's nothing else.
That's when we had my last family reunion.
I think I remember when y'all was on the bus.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember the pictures. I remember the pictures from that. So yeah, so I think it's just like, for me, I do enjoy traveling, so this kind of came right on time. But I'm gonna do better about my travels, but I'm definitely gonna be really strategic now when I go places and really look for small businesses and minority-owned, black-owned businesses to support as much as I can. Not that I'm not gonna support any other businesses, but definitely I want to go to cities where people have been, you know, they got stuff going on and new stuff popping. So shout out to
the James sisters.
The James sisters in Detroit. Gator Nation. They love their Gators. Why somebody, wait a minute, somebody just was talking about the Super Bowl party. Sherm. He was talking about, but I definitely got me a pair of, asked me to have a Rolex. He said, nope, I don't have a Rolex, but I sure got some Gators. I said, you know what, you from the mid. Yes. Yeah. Detroit and Chicago, same.
They gotta have it.
Brothers stay clean. Like, they take dressing up there to a whole nother level. We'll have to talk about, that's going to have to be a topic we'll definitely have to talk about, the dressing trends.
All right.
You can do that.
Because especially with guys, because I feel like guys definitely dress different obviously based on where they from.
Regions, yeah.
But New York, they just different, period. Period. But overall, I think it is just different to see how people wardrobes are.
Yeah, it's just
especially the fellas. Y'all look interesting.
Well, we digress.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time.
So let's move on to our main topic.
Oh, Lord.
What we got? What we doing? What we talking
about? Who is the most petty, men or women? I was ready for this. I was ready. I got examples. I got notes.
Right.
I'm ready.
Right.
You want me to state my case? And
well, yeah, go ahead.
And then you can
yeah, let's do that. Now, before we start, I'm not saying I'm going to be objective. Well, I'm not going to sound in total agreement. But, I'm going to let you
Okay.
The floor is yours.
But now,
So-
Rodney, so just know you got to come with some examples though. So you know,
So I got
whatever
an
your
example.
choice is, you
Okay.
got to come with some documentation.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
I told you
We
could
need-
take some notes, but you
Right.
said you was good.
We need stories. We want to hear you. We
So-
trying to be all up in your business.
So you want like
If
scenarios,
you say women,
right?
yeah. If you say women
Okay.
petty, we need to know.
Give me an example.
We need some examples.
Okay,
Right.
so we need scenarios.
Yeah.
So I'm ready.
Now go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm listening.
Okay, the man that I thought was just the most petty, and this is the best example I could come up with,
Okay.
because y'all know I'm hip hop down to my soul. See my shirt, y'all.
Oh, okay. I like that.
So, and I got shell toes on.
Oh,
Okay.
You my friend. with
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Shout out to Dapper Dashery for my fly shell toes. Al.
He hooked it up.
Yeah, Al found me these shoes. He tried to keep them, but I got them. Because we got the same size feet. But anyway, my feet are big, Al. Okay, so my example is 50 Cent. 50 Cent
How about that?
is an internet gangster troll. Do you know there was a whole website that had a list of 50 Cent's beefs?
Really?
It was a whole website dedicated to 50 Cent's beefs and all the people he has beefs with.
Oh, wow.
I mean, the all-time classic is him buying those 200 front row seats at the Ja Rule concert so they would be empty. That is like the epitome of petty and extra.
Well,
that is petty nation.
Wait, I ain't done.
okay.
Not to mention, look at, so I got a whole list of people he has beef with or has had arguments with.
Right.
It's long, too.
Okay, so I think we did the cipher. If you really know 50 Cent, once you become an enemy of his, you stay one. So I don't.
That doesn't make him any less petty.
I'm not saying he's not.
That doesn't make him any less petty.
He doesn't see himself probably being petty. He probably sees himself says, you know what? To the day I die in my casket, I'm gonna have a
So what you saying is right now you trying to justify
the petty.
Not at all. Not at all.
That's what it sounds like to me. That
I
you
believe
over here
that.
justifying
No.
The petty.
What I'm saying is that he does go extreme. It's things that, like, he has all the money in the world. Like, you know, you would think it's some of the things he shouldn't even have to. Come on, man. Ja Rule, his career's been over. Why even? I mean,
after jail, the Fire Festival, when last time he had a hit.
Exactly. So his career is in ruins.
Wasn't him and Ashanti just in concert?
Yeah, but
that was the concert that he bought. That was where he bought all the tickets.
But what he said want to do, look, I'm gonna let you know. Even though I'm doing good, I'm power, making moves, and doing all this though. Yeah, I ain't forgot about you. So while you down, I'm gonna go ahead and kick you. You know what I mean? Even like the chick, what's her name? Tiara Marie. I think she tried to like sue him.
Oh, because he put some, put some dirty pictures.
She lost the judgment for like $40,000.
That's it?
That's it?
Yeah, but you know, man, 50 Cent don't need no $40,000.
Right.
I mean, you would think like, okay, you know, man, that I'm gonna let her make it.
I mean, he's an equal opportunity petty person.
Exactly. You gonna get it though.
There's men and women. And
that's all I'm saying.
It's people that I personally feel like could body him if it came to rhyming, like Remy Ma. Why you gotta have beef with Remy Ma and Papoose?
Really? Oh, he got
Remy Ma, then he remember Sheether? Remember what she did?
Oh,
so I don't understand why he came for her. No, it wasn't 2 years ago.
No, you know why?
Sheether wasn't 2 years ago?
Sheether was not. It was maybe a year and a half.
That long ago? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me too. I thought so as well.
Ether, the original, was a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
But Sheether, yeah, that was probably.
But when you, I think when you say you use petty, I think 50 Cent is more like an extreme. Let's use like a typical everyday, everyday brother.
He has a lot of resources to be
petty. And if you got all the money in the world, and you still gonna be petty? No, well, look at 50 Cent though. As long as you know him, how is he?
Okay, I'm pretty sure she got some. I'm pretty sure she got some regular petty people. So you got some people that you got some regular petty,
or a situation where you've been in maybe in a relationship where the guy was being petty or just whatever.
Okay, but do you honestly? Okay, so Adrian, do you honestly really think that men are pettier though?
I do.
You do think that men are pettier? Okay,
I do.
Okay,
I do.
And what do you base it on? Just from your own experience or just observing?
From my own experience and observations and
Okay.
I have a female child and I have a male child.
Okay.
Yes, and Yes, so I do feel that men are pettier.
Give us a regular person petty. Something a regular person would do that's petty.
Let's see. When I look at my kids, and I said I wasn't gonna talk about them,
Oh, you
but
bringing the kids up.
And my kids are really close. They really love each other, but sometimes my little boy cannot let stuff go.
Really?
He cannot let stuff go. Period. He's gonna get his revenge at all costs.
Oh wow.
And
he's gonna have the last word.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
And his father's like that too.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take the pettiness from a perspective of dating. Let's just say
boyfriend and girlfriend or dating.
No, just dating.
No, just dating. Yeah, just dating. Okay, let's talk. Okay, from the perspective of the breakup. Pettier stuff. Ooh. Because I think some of it's really situational because there's something where women are pettier, are more petty, than men are. But in the breakup, who do you think is petty? Who do you think does the most petty things during the breakup?
Again, I think each situation is different.
Nope.
You gotta take a side.
Come on, Rodney.
Depending on how they broke up, though. But let's say they broke up over.
Are you serious?
No, I'm being real. I'm serious though. So let me ask you. So we was together, right? And I say, well, Michelle, I'm just really ready to go in a different direction, and I don't want to, nothing against you. You know what I'm saying? It's more, you cool, and then you like, okay, but then you find out, oh man, you done had 2, 3 side chicks. You was doing this, doing that. Tell me you ain't gonna be petty when you start addressing me, and once you find out. We broke up, we went our separate ways, but now you done caught wind. What he was doing that while we was together? Are you serious?
Well, I'm probably so I'm the type of person I'm just not gonna talk to you. So I'm just gonna be an adult about it, and we just don't never have anything else to say to each other. So I'm not necessarily gonna do anything to you or say anything. Okay. I'm just not gonna see me. I'm just not gonna talk to you.
So if he's reformed, totally apathetic, totally apologetic, and saying he's begging and pleading for you, hey, I'm sorry, forgive me. You're not gonna say, you know what, I accept your apology and I wish you the best, and you move on. You're not gonna say that?
No, that's what I'm saying. I am. That's what I'm like. I'm that person. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she's really sweet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm not the.
She's really sweet.
Because here's the thing, I only really have 2 modes, on and off, and I try to stay off.
Right.
For the last time I was on.
Okay, I got you.
It didn't turn out too well.
Okay.
It cost me a lot of money.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I try to stay off as much as possible because I'm that type of person. I just rather just not speak to you ever again. I'd rather you just not speak to me.
And just keep it moving. Huh?
Yeah. So let's not play them games. If I see you out, don't. Now, if you decide you want to test the waters and you want to. Okay. I'm telling you, don't do it.
Okay.
But if you think that, it's been a while, I want to, I take it all the way. I go all the way in with it. Okay. Don't ever talk to me.
That's fair enough. I can dig that.
If it came to that, like it was just a bad. Now, if it was like, hey, you know what, it ain't working out, like we still cool. Yeah. We chop it up. We good. We good. We gonna always be friends. It just didn't work out. Hey, whatever. Yeah. But if it went all the way in, just don't talk to me, and I won't talk to you for both of our ability to keep, seeing daylight.
Yeah, I got you.
I think about my previous relationships. I'm still really good friends with my high school boyfriend. Mm-hmm. I get along now pretty well with my kid's dad. But I think I am reformed petty person because my high school boyfriend will tell you that okay, I'm gonna tell this story, and he knows I love him to death. We are so good, but we've been friends I've known him since I was 12 years old.
Oh wow!
But when we were in high school, he had a waterbed.
What?
No, you
and we took a break, and he took that break real serious. And so because his grandma loved me, she let me come over one day when he wasn't there.
Oh.
And so I poked holes in it. But I poked like pinholes in it, so it took a while for the water to come out. He just woke up wet.
So you petty for real though.
But I'm reformed petty.
You got a petty gene though. You still
I'm
have a
reformed
petty
No,
gene.
she not.
I'm really not. Cause think about I be letting people slide a lot. That's why they think.
Okay, she halfway reformed. Not gonna lie.
You said halfway. I am reformed.
You reformed?
I'm a grown woman now. I'm reformed.
If that's the case, then I'm reformed too. Then.
Because think about how many people I've dated that I'm still like friends with, like really cool with.
Okay, so the last petty. Okay, so now the pettiest thing that. Okay, I was gonna say this. Okay, the pettiest thing I think I've done in a relationship when I was younger. So it happened twice in my 20s and then in my mid 30s. So in my 20s, this was my good for hood days.
Wow.
Yeah. So like I was just hanging out, was at the movies. The lights come on, so I'm coming out the aisle. I just happen to look this way and see my boyfriend coming up the aisle. Yeah. So.
Who was he with?
A girl.
Okay, who was you with?
I was with a crew of people.
Ah, okay.
So I was like, oh, so this is what we doing. So man, I told you, hang up, but I only got 2 modes, on and off. Yeah. And I went from on real fast. So we in the parking lot. It was real interesting. So I said, okay, I got one for you. So I beat him to the barracks. So I beat him to his barracks and made his roommate open up the door.
Oh, man.
And, like he loves Timberlands.
Oh,
he loves Timberlands. Let's just say them Timberlands was in the parking lot.
Man. See, I don't know if that's petty. To me, that sounds like more of rage, though.
No, okay. So the Timberlands was in the parking lot. Then, like, I took all the clothes out. Like, it needed. I took all the stuff. I went through the closet and just took all. But I wasn't gonna do nothing with it. I just didn't want him to have it.
Okay.
I just didn't want him to have it. So I went through the closet. Indeed, I purchased or thought I purchased. I took out the closet.
So Rodney, you don't have any behavior that may kind of be categorized
right
as petty?
Rodney, I know you've done some petty stuff.
I've done some petty stuff, and I've had some petty stuff done to me. But just
come on.
No, we need.
Oh man, you need.
Okay, what's the pettiest thing you've done?
Because I think that was the pettiest thing I ever. But I was like 16 or 17 when I did.
I was in my early 20s when that happened.
I really can't say offhand what's the pettiest thing I've done.
Okay.
But what I will say, oftentimes you can be with a person, and sometimes, especially if you've been wronged or whatever, and you might hold it in like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna let it slide. But once they take you there and you really become, then it's like all bets are off though. You remember when you did that though? You know when you say whoa, 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 and then it's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like they seeing something that they never really saw from you. But I do believe it's an equal opportunity as far as women and men. They both can be petty though. It just depends on who you catch at the right time.
I mean, that's true.
Just depending on what kind of, mood you're in. Sometimes you can be with someone and you love them for the majority of the time, but at that moment, man, you hate them. You hate the way they chew their food. You hate the way they look at you, though. Remember when you did this, though, and I didn't say nothing?
Yeah.
And then they can, get in their feelings, though, and make them feel bad. You may say some hurtful things. Then you think about it like maybe an hour later, like, damn, I wish I wouldn't have said that. I went there. And then you might say, well, I'm sorry, I apologize. But then they want to be petty and be like, I don't want to hear that, though.
Right.
I ain't trying to. So now it's like you know what I mean? And I even got some, chicks that I've wronged before, try to step to them and say, you know what, I'm sorry what I did. I understand the error in my ways. And
what'd you do?
We ain't now, this is a...
no, what, okay.
This is
you gotta say at least one thing that you did.
Yeah,
come on.
Just one.
Man, let's just say that, man, I really don't want, man, we would have to really go into another show for that.
Come on, Rodney.
Just know that...
Rodney, come on. What's one thing that you did, one petty thing? Okay, don't even have to be to a woman. What's something petty that you've done? Have you done anything petty lately?
No, lately, no.
Okay.
I've been, seriously, I'll put all that, behind me. You know what I mean? I'll try to. I just turned 46. I'm too old for that. I'm
Whatever.
But, back in the day when you just,
we all got our back in the day pettiness.
I'm just trying to,
You got to come with at least one thing now. something petty that you. It could be minor, but it was petty. It could be minor.
See, I'm the kind of person when I'm petty, I'll try to find the right moment to where I can I ain't gonna really do no elaborate thing or go to your job and follow you or this, and that.
No, that's stalking. That ain't petty.
Well, yeah, okay, whatever though. But I'm just gonna kind of wait to that right opportunistic time, bring it up, catch you off guard.
Like take the backs off all the areas.
Exactly. Really get underneath your skin.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Go there.
Break some matches off, the matchsticks off, and they locks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Stuff like that.
And then kind of smile like I'm really enjoying it. You getting upset from my pettiness though.
But like, you know what I figured out? That like if I'm living right, especially like with my ex, like things just start going wrong for him. Like just start going wrong. Just everything will just be wrong. And I've learned, like, you know, I'm one of God's children, so as long as I'm putting good out into the universe, when you do me wrong, sometimes there's no need for me to be petty. Because the universe will come get you.
That is true.
Exactly.
Honestly, I really think women are pettier. I do. I think women are more petty than men.
No, I think that we take things to heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guys can be a little bit heartless.
But God, yeah.
And they are a little bit cavalier with women's feelings.
Yeah.
Now, they can be very cavalier.
Which then in turn makes us be petty.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Well, I mean, we're the best detectives ever.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're going to find out all your crimes.
Yeah.
All of them. And sometimes we feel like we need to exact revenge.
Yeah.
But I don't have time for that no more. I have too much going on.
Yeah,
it takes a lot.
I got too much. It's too much energy.
It is.
Yeah, it does take a lot of energy to be petty.
Right.
And I feel like as long as I feel like I'm getting better looking as I get older.
Oh wow. Okay.
And more comfortable in my own skin.
Yeah.
How about that?
And that's living well is the best revenge. So I feel like
I know, right?
I feel like because I'm getting better as I get older and wiser and applying, wisdom is applying the knowledge that you have. And I feel like I'm applying the things that I know. And so I just, doing better is the revenge.
That makes a lot of sense, though. That makes a lot of sense.
I mean, that is definitely true. I will say that. I don't know. I think that sometimes, you're right, women, we probably get in our feelings, which makes us do petty things. So probably had we not been feeling a particular way, we probably wouldn't have did whatever. Because I probably really wouldn't have went all the way through the closet and go up all his clothes hard. Make sure he had to get all new. But I went all the way in with it. But that was obviously off of pure emotions. I was going to do it all. But I mean, again, that was 20-something years ago. I have changed.
I would hope so. I really would.
But you know what? But honestly, I do think, when you, in your career, when you just get to a certain point, you really don't have time, you don't have 50
and we have too much to lose at this point.
You don't have 50 cent time to be petty. I don't have that much.
I don't have that kind of time and that money.
But there's nobody that would want to be petty. That's another thing. I don't even know if anybody would want to be petty, too.
I don't have time to troll anybody.
But
I really don't.
But like she said, though, 50 Cent is something internal with him that makes him be that way.
Because the list was long.
I will say.
Long.
Now, you gotta be, now think about it, though. He lost his mother at an early age. And that could be, and I'm not trying to excuse his actions, but it's something that's in his inner where he really doesn't have the peace. So, but you get a certain age, though, you should be like, okay, I got my career, I got my money right, I feel good about myself. You really don't want to go down that road no more, the pettiness, though, because you said something very interesting.
Yeah.
We can be cavalier with women's feelings. And sometimes not even really knowing that, dang, okay, I said that or I did that, and I didn't really, I didn't know, or I didn't think it was a big deal, and, then it's like, you know what, I ain't gonna let you make it today, though. I know how you are, I know what you was doing. Man, I just can't even know.
You know what, I'm just thinking about, right now, there's probably 2 people that I would do something petty to.
Oh.
There's 2 people, and if we're being real honest, like honestly, there's two people that I would probably do something petty to if I got the opportunity. Only, and one of them actually really deserves it, and that's our little friend from.
We're not gonna say that person's name.
We're not gonna say their
We're not
name.
gonna speak their name.
But that's our little friend from last month. The mixer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably would do something petty.
Do you care to elaborate? Or
well, if you saw episode one,
you gotta watch episode one.
We expounded ad nauseum.
Okay.
Yeah, so you gotta watch.
And you know what hurt me about that is the person that brought that person to our event has yet to say anything.
I don't know if they know though. That's the thing. I don't. Okay, I don't. I'm just telling you. All right, you giving a serious. Okay, you giving a hard side eye. I'm just telling you that I don't know if they know. Now, if they do, then hey. But I'm saying.
You think they don't?
I'm saying.
You think they don't? If somebody breathed on that person, they was right there.
Whoa. Okay.
Ooh, they thought somebody looked at them hard. They was like,
oh. So they was claiming, letting it be known.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like nobody was like checking for the dude. Nobody
was so rude.
It wasn't that kind of party with y'all.
No, it wasn't that kind of party.
Everybody was having a great time.
Yeah, matter of fact, where were you?
Well, you know what?
Yeah, whatever. No.
Say that another day.
So tomorrow, join us at the Aloft Hotel from 6 to 8 for the Connections Mixer.
Okay. Yeah. Put that on my calendar.
Tomorrow. So that's the only person, like right now, if I got an opportunity to be petty, I'm just being honest. But no, I probably would forget. So
I think that we have shamed him ad nauseum. So
if he comes to the mixer tomorrow, you mean he's gonna be petty?
Oh.
Now he's coming to your event. Oh. He comes in peace.
Again.
In good spirit.
Oh.
If he comes and would apologize and got a drink in each hand, here y'all know I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Then y'all good at it.
Yeah.
Then we'll let bygones be bygones.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like if he has the audacity to show up on mañana with that same shenanigans last month, I love B. Michelle. That's me, myself, and my brand. But I don't know. I might have to come about that.
No, we're not. We're never gonna come out of character.
No, I wouldn't do it like
anymore.
No, if I was to do something petty, it would be like way on the back end. Like if it would be something on the back end. But I'd watch it. It'd be something on the back end. Cause I know a lot of people.
Yeah, well, you networking queen, so you know.
So I know a lot of people.
Yeah, I know you do.
I'm just probably the wrong person to roll up on and do some shenanigans because I don't even have to do nothing.
Yeah.
Like we didn't. I mean, our friends talked to them.
Yeah, like the universe really handled it anyway.
Yeah.
But if I'm just maybe so we having a conversation. I'll be honest. Like if I had the opportunity to do something petty, it would only be to that person. That's because it's so fresh. But honestly, typically, like you just said, like it's so much work and just running a business and
so much always going on, and
you don't have time to really be doing stuff to people.
Man, you really don't, because you have
focusing on people at all
responsibility with your business.
I don't even have those type of relationships. That's nothing. Like the people in my circle, like I don't even have those type of relationships. Honestly, like that was the first. Look, it was almost like that was the first little highlight, little drama of my life.
Yeah, because we've been doing this we've been doing that event for 5 years.
Yeah.
And we never had any incident.
Yeah.
I just wish you could kind of elaborate a little bit.
You gotta watch episode 1.
You gotta listen or either watch episode 1.
All right,
A and B conversation.
Yeah. Conversation.
Okay.
What you on right now? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Let's move on. So did we decide? Is it a tie?
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
It's a tie. Rodney came up in here and wasn't even trying to keep it 100. So
man, we gotta really come at a later date though, man. Cause
what? We should have had shots or something first.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You really could have. Yeah. Bring tequila next time.
Wait, I got.
And let me just really.
You know, I always need my purse.
We got a flask. One of us keep a flask.
Oh my God, now. I'm gonna see y'all totally different now when I leave up out of here. Man, y'all got a blast though.
All right, down for the happy hour.
Okay, y'all. So next, let's talk about one of my favorite topics.
What's that?
Music.
Ooh, what about it?
So I made a list And I tried to do like 5, but I had to do more than 5.
Really?
So yeah, but not that much more. And it's in no particular order. My favorite rappers of all time.
Okay.
Right? And I didn't do groups because that's a whole separate category.
Right.
Okay. So in no particular order. Right. So of course, Biggie Smalls.
Okay. I can dig that.
And then I had to put Q-Tip and Fife together.
Okay.
Okay. I know they're a group, but still, Chop Call Quest is my all-time favorite.
Okay.
When I look good, you know what I hear in my head? Benita Applebaum.
Right, she ain't lying. I know who better be on the list. I'm gonna see if he make the list.
Okay.
He should make the list just cause. So go ahead.
Wait, Rakim.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
I can dig that.
Okay. Then the next 3, you know where they all from.
North Carolina.
Wow.
So, because North Carolina has a great history of music and we have so much talent in North Carolina.
A top 5 though?
Yes.
Okay.
Rhapsody.
Okay.
Okay.
I can dig some Rhapsody.
So when she was nominated for a Grammy, she was the only woman nominated in the rap category.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
And she only has room to grow, but she's phenomenal. Okay. This is what I feel like somebody is super underrated. But Fonte.
Oh.
Yeah,
He's super underrated, but his last album, No News is Good News, classic.
I have his catalog.
I love Fonte. You know, Little Brother, that's a super group. I mean, I love Fonte. J. Cole.
Okay. I sure thought you was gonna say Petey Pablo.
Yeah.
Just cause he sing the anthem.
Right.
He don't got but like maybe 3 songs.
I thought you was gonna go with Petey Pablo.
No, I was not. No, not the all time. No.
Okay.
No,
I just figured he'd make the list. All right. Since you said you added some extra, you can go, Rod.
I can go.
Top 5.
Top 5. I probably would go in no particular order though, but I definitely got to put Nas.
Ooh,
man.
Yeah.
I just don't see how you can have a list and not have Nas on there. Okay.
You went to the concert, didn't you?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. So okay.
Another one of my favorites though, Black Thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably the most underrated.
I'm feeling
Black Thought.
I'm feeling.
Then of course we gotta go with my boy from Bedford Stuyvesant. You know, I gotta have him on there.
Yep.
Rakim, the God.
Yes.
I went to his concert here. Man, put a great show. Then I would probably say 5A, Ice Cube, 5B, Jay-Z.
Oh, we want 5A and 5B.
Yeah.
Well, you tell people to make a list of 5 and they got extras.
Man,
I couldn't.
That was like you had side chicks.
I couldn't, and I would add Jay-Z too.
Yeah,
I would add Jay-Z.
Okay.
Yeah. Flow is yours.
All right. Okay, so she already probably know who number 1 is. He just got released.
DMX.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all right now, my 5 is so random, and there's obviously it's just people that I like, and they may not be like ultimate lyricists or nothing. It's just people that I like.
Okay.
So DMX is close to my heart. So I love him. I know.
Love you some Earl.
I love you some Earl. Yes, I love Earl. All right, so DMX, Rough Riders all day. LL, like that's just my baby daddy.
Okay.
LL. Tupac, love me some Pac. Love me some Pac. Twister. I
Got Chicago.
With the Chi-Town in the mix. Love me some Twister. E40.
Yeah, that's my guy too.
40 water. Sprinkle me, baby.
That's 5 though, so you.
I know that was 4, right?
Oh, that's 5, right?
Was that 5?
What, you got one more?
No, I think I got one more, right?
Okay.
So who was it? LL, DMX, LL, Twister, E40, and Tupac. Because that was 5, right?
That's so, yeah.
Okay, that was my 5.
Okay.
So yeah, that was
Very interesting.
I mean, I think LL just because he's sexy.
Right.
I think that's the only reason.
But no, LL got some, like, he got hits.
Okay.
And I think he got bars. Why do you want to have bars?
Okay.
Like his early
stuff was there. Now he had some classics.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. Tupac is Tupac.
I can't discount.
But I think DMX. Now, real talk, DMX is he can do it.
Oh no.
Like he can.
No, he can hold his own.
Yeah, like
he can hold his own.
Y'all catch DMX on a good day.
Yeah.
He ate breakfast and all of that.
Yeah, trust me. He got a nice catalog.
Right. Look, I'm waiting on the reunion. I'm out tour. She think I'm playing. Let me find out DMX on the chillin' circuit. I'm gone. Whatever city is closest to me, and if I gotta go a little far, I'm going. Let me find out. X, hit me up if you're trying to get this tour popping.
Yeah.
I know people.
He may have a job for you.
You need a brand, Coach X. I will rebrand you.
Yeah, there you go.
I will take on that project for sure. Like I love DMX. I know, right? Everybody got they one. He my one. But that was just because of this back in the day, like what club times.
Yeah.
But no, like he can go.
Man.
He can go.
His own though.
Yeah. So I think those are my top 5. That's some just good music though. Like I notice all of us, none of us that anybody remotely knew.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hate mumble rappers.
Yeah. I mean, we come from an era where
real music.
You had to rap.
But okay, so we had to pick,
have bars.
but we at least have to pick one person. You have to at least pick one new person. Who would you pick? I picked
J. Cole.
Okay, you did pick J. Cole. But J. Cole been out since 2000 though. I mean,
okay.
I pick Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, me too. I'll
probably
go with Kendrick.
If I had to pick a new person.
I go with Kendrick.
I'll go with Kendrick. His music does resonate with me. And I just, if it's an album that came out of new school rappers, Kendrick would probably be the one that I would say, okay, let me go cop that out.
Well, I said Rhapsody. Rhapsody on Kendrick Lamar's album.
So I just can't I don't even know any of these other rappers' names other than until they hit the news and what they rap. Man, I couldn't even tell you. Like the 21 Savage boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't know one song.
Right.
And I mean, it's just like the rest of these new wave rappers, man. You tell me, I've heard about them, but I don't know. Like,
cause what's that little boy named Jacquees that got everybody mad?
Yeah.
He's not a rapper though.
Oh, he not?
Yeah.
Oh, what he do?
He sings.
Oh, well, I know he had Keith Sweat up in arms.
Yeah.
On when they did a little interview with B103, I saw just watched the video on Facebook. But yeah, say all the people like him, like you'd have to tell me, like I wouldn't even know none of them from nothing, honestly.
Yeah, no mobile rappers.
90s, 80s, 2000s, early 2000s. I mean, that's where it was popping at.
Yeah, we had them bars though, for real.
I know, right? I just need them to all come on back.
And you see how me and Rodney said all East Coast.
You're right. You said y'all did say all East Coast rappers, and I sure was all over the place with the Midwest, the West.
I did say Ice Cube though.
Yeah.
That's right. You did say Ice Cube. Yeah, so my people was all over the place.
East Coast.
Yeah. But I know a good Southern rapper though. I like
Ludacris.
Yeah, and I like Outkast, of course.
Andre, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Now he's right outside of my top 5, but
Outkast or Dre, or Outkast collectively.
Outkast collectively. Well, because I feel like I've always said if I ever get married again, I'm gonna come down the aisle to Outkast, the Underground Kings. I choose you.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
It's gonna be that whole theme like in the video, right?
Yep.
That's a good one.
Okay, and you just said that you didn't want your parents to see this show or something, right? So you think they'll allow you to get
my business?
Oh, I'm not trying to. I'm just saying.
Why are you telling my business? That was off the air. And we talked about that.
But that's gonna be
now too late now.
A wedding? You gonna go out like that though? That's gonna be different. I'll be there though.
I think it'll
be
a party.
Though.
I think it'll be a party.
Okay.
I think it'll be a party.
I think.
Y'all know my bougie behind is not gonna come down the aisle to some Underground Kings.
Okay.
But it was a good thought though.
Oh.
But y'all know I'm like.
I mean,
I love that song. It will be played.
It will be played.
Maybe at the reception.
We come down out of cotton candy sweet.
Oh my God. And I'm gonna start walking right out that church door.
You know know what? I went to a wedding.
We're gonna drop the low.
When I went to a wedding, and for real, like they came down to the remix, Let's Get Married remix.
Yes.
I can dig that though. I can have that.
Dig. Hey,
Jagged Edge?
at this point,
the remix.
It don't matter.
I can dig it.
Because here's the thing, real talk though. Hey, but as long as you ain't hurting nobody, do you?
Yeah.
Like that's your day and your wedding and whatever song you choose. There are no rules. This is something. I mean, okay, there's certain, I guess, proper etiquette for certain stuff, but it's your wedding. You paid the money. You do it how you want to do it.
Yeah, that's your day.
Because anybody in the audience got anything to say, they can politely leave. But they just came for the food and the gossip anyway.
Yeah.
So, but just know, I'm trying to get my wedding sponsored.
Get out of town.
Just like Star Jones. That second wedding.
I'm trying to get my wedding sponsored because I'm about to do the whole Cleopatra thing.
Man.
That's how we going. No, honestly, I want an African wedding actually. So I want a mix of a Kenyan American wedding mixed with a little Egypt. Yeah, so I want
a little south side Chicago.
A little west side Chicago.
West side Chicago.
Yeah, a little west side.
So maybe we have Bishop right there. One Magic, right?
Right. Just know it's going down.
Man, say.
Just know.
That's gonna be a good mix of everybody. Though.
Oh no, for real, it's gonna be live.
Yeah.
So when I went to Kenya, and I saw went to a Kenya wedding, I was like, yes, I was here for all of it except for that it lasted all day. Now my wedding ain't gonna last all day. But there were some awesome attributes in that wedding.
Stay in them heels all day. You know?
No, I think I'm gonna do some foot jewelry. That's another topic though. But no, for real, we might come down to the aisle on that cotton candy this week. So everybody get your dance moves together. I don't know. But no, for real talk, I think that.
Real talk, I'm so chronically single.
Oh, I'm just saying,
single as a Pringle.
I'm just saying when it happens. Oh, I ain't getting married tomorrow. I'm just saying like, hey, God willing.
Shoot.
Now what are you gonna
the way my life is set up, I'll be in a wheelchair, a walker or something.
Oh, let's hope not.
The way my life, I'm gonna meet him in a nursing home.
I don't know how long be this cute.
Oh,
they better.
Well, I see.
I'm just saying they better come on.
No, but if you look at our Instagram and look at like when we first met, we've gotten gradually cuter.
Yeah.
You know.
Hopefully everybody has.
So some people age like milk or bread. So.
We done went from music to.
Yeah.
All right, we ready? We're gonna do the last one.
We better wrap this thing up.
Okay. So we're gonna let Rodney go first with his stop it.
All right, Rodney,
stop it.
Rodney, you go first. So this is stop it. What do you want people to stop doing? Just stop it. If you could just tell them, just stop it. What would it be?
What would be? Stop judging individuals or demeaning them because they don't meet your criteria or standard. Whether they work, what kind of car they drive, what kind of house they live in. Don't judge them. You know.
Stop judging people.
Stop judging folks. If we can do that, then we'll be on the right track.
Okay.
Simple.
Now, mind you, some people do need to have a little one of them come let me holler at you. No, we ain't that we yeah. You gotta do like when you at church. Some people need one of them. Hey. Yeah, let me holler at you real quick, player. Cause some people do need one of those now.
Every once in a while.
So we ain't judging. We just here to help. Hey, here's another way.
Kind of enhance.
Yeah, cause some people just living foul and wrong. Yeah, but don't judge people for their they exactly. If you can help.
There you go.
If you can help, like don't be judgmental.
Yeah, exactly.
But help. Yeah. Take the brother from McDonald's to.
Or if you work at McDonald's,
I mean, everybody
can become a manager at McDonald's. Maybe you can own it or whatever.
Yeah, help them get up there. Make some moves. I'm with you on that one. Hey, what you got?
Okay, y'all. We need to stop criticizing and judging men that are abused. Okay, so whether it be Bow Wow, scratched up. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We need to stop laughing at men. You just laugh real hard. We need to stop laughing at men that are abused, whether it be Bow Wow and how that girl mollywopped him and dog walked him and scratched up his face.
Man.
That's what she gonna say. You need to tell me not to laugh.
You're making me laugh. It's fine. Could you laugh?
But why does she have to use all the adjectives like that?
For such a serious topic, you know.
Why do you have to use all the adjectives? You could have left some out. Okay.
Or if you're like, if you're like Terry Crews, who was, sexually assaulted, and because he's big and swole, people are like hating on him because that dude.
Okay, so real talk,
So we gotta stop that.
Yeah,
we gotta stop. Because everybody should keep their hands to themselves.
You're right. No, they really should.
As a reformed dude smacker,
Oh, you just totally reformed, huh?
I am.
Petty, reformed dude smacker?
Well, sometimes I had anger management issues.
Okay.
And I admit that.
So we all agree with some things.
No, but okay, in all seriousness, like really, people should never want to keep your hands to yourself. Because you just don't never know what that person is going to do.
Yeah.
And like, you should cut it out.
Everybody should walk away. If it gets to that point where you're that angry, you have to walk away.
But you're right. I mean, if you have a friend, if a guy friend in that situation, you need to be there and be supportive for them, because I'm pretty sure it's hard, especially when you're a celebrity and all your stuff just got put out.
Yeah.
For all of the world to see. I mean, that makes it even worse. I mean, it's different for us. We just probably, our friends or maybe a few family members might know. But, like, they stuff got put out to the whole world.
Man,
so that's a whole other thing.
People were so critical of Bow Wow because he gets up to some shenanigans. Whether it be posting, what is the Getty picture or the stock picture and saying it was his plane, private plane. Because we need to just stop it, and give a little bit more compassion.
He's kind of like the wolf that cried, finally. But like you say, he's one of the characters you really don't take serious. So I think with this incident, you kind of like looked at it as laughter.
He need Ayala.
Yeah, but he need exactly. He got like something going on, and you just hope that this is an experience that they both can learn from and grow from. And you're right, keep your hands to yourself.
Keep your hands to yourself.
And it's just that simple.
So last but not least, before we get up out of here, so my stop it. My Caucasian friends, please stop with the blackface. Just stop it.
And why do we have to tell them more than once?
Why do we have to keep telling y'all? Like, didn't y'all see the last person? What happened to the last person who just did it like a week ago or 2 weeks ago? Like, it's not nice. There's no reason for you ever to put makeup, whatever it is you put on your face.
Whatever.
There's no reason for it. Like, I don't care what character, what Halloween costume, like, stop it. For real, it is not nice. And for those of us that have Caucasian friends, we may need to pull our friends aside and have to sit down, just do a little check, make sure they truly understand that it is never okay to put on blackface. Like the teacher that did it, I guess in some Christian school, she showed up to talk to kids with the blackface on.
Right.
With an African,
with a dashiki on, a head wrap.
Like, lady, and then the superintendent was like, yeah, now that you think about it.
Right.
You didn't, like, how could you even let her lead out the room, the office, or anything? Like, it's been too many incidents, like in 2019 and just in the late 2000, wherever we are, it's just too much. Especially for us to have hopefully looking to progress as much as, and we have progressed a lot, just as people in general, we have. But like that is just never okay. And I think we just gotta start, those of us that have Caucasian friends, I think it's our responsibility as Black people to have these conversations with our Caucasian friends, just to let them know, Don't ever do that.
Okay.
We gotta take it back to Friday. Don't ever
Do that. Okay.
come by.
It's never acceptable.
Like, honestly, it's not, because I think you just, the apology sucks. We don't want it. Like, save it. Like, I don't know, for me, save it. I don't particularly want to hear it, because like I think this happens too many times, and you have to have seen the backlash. You have to have saw what happened through social media or some sort to the people that did it. So like, yeah, just stop it. There's no more blackface. Please, give us a break.
Okay.
All right. Well, how can they reach us so they can see their way in?
So you can see your way in, yes. So
and thank you, Rodney, for seeing your way into the conversation. We appreciate that.
Rodney was like, "Hey, I need to get up on this thing." I'm like, "All right, come on in."
See what y'all talking about. See what y'all doing. So
you enjoy yourself?
I enjoyed myself. It was an honor to be here. It was great dialogue, and man, much success to you and your sisters. Keep grinding, keep doing your thing.
Oh, thank you.
You got a good thing going, so I support you.
We appreciate it. Well, guys, you can follow us on social media at A&B Conversation on Facebook and Instagram. Also, you can check out YouTube as well. You can see the full video of the podcast, and you'll be able to listen to us really soon from a number of platforms. So make sure you follow us on social media, and we'll let you know what platforms to check us out on. But if that is it, so make sure you hit us up. But if there's something you want us to talk about, if you have a dating story, you have some shenanigans that's happening, you have a Black and I'm Proud, you got a question, hit us up. Hop in that DM. You know, we look forward to reading the messages.
Slide on in there.
Slide on there now.
That's how we got Rodney.
That's how we got Rodney.
They slid in my DM.
Yeah. You slid in our DM.
What? It was me?
Yes.
No, stop it.
No, Rodney.
We got the receipts.
We got receipts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now again, we're gonna call this even because our story is a little conflicting. But I think y'all slid in my DM. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. It was a great show tonight, though.
Yes. So, A&B Conversation. See your way in.
We out.
We out. Peace.